Good morning. There's a very simple truth that we all must embrace, and until we do, life will remain the struggle. And that very simple truth is that we are light and we are shadow. Half of us is light and half of us is shadow. And what that means is the only way for us to know our brilliance and the light that can shine forth from us is if we're willing to know the shadow and the darkness that lay within us. I've seen this more and more as I've gone through my own experience of becoming aware of who I am and really allowing myself to embrace those parts of myself that would be what have been condemned as the shadow. And what I've realized is we can either embrace the shadow or we can cast a shadow upon the world. If we are embracing the shadow, it means that we have a sense of sovereignty, a sense of freedom about who we are, and can understand that self-responsibility and that mindfulness that comes with knowing the different aspects of oneself and when they arise and how they behave and what they create, and how to channel that into something that aligns with the light, that makes us whole in completion as the integration and oneness of the light and the shadow. Or we can cast a shadow on the planet, and that means that we project outward everything that is our darkness, that we send out with hands and words and actions the things that would not only hurt others, endanger others, or cause fear in others, but that will continually hurt ourselves, endanger ourselves, and cause fear within. What if we just let ourselves know that having the light and having the dark are simply saying, I say yes to the full day, the full 24 hours, the completion of each cycle. What would the day be without the night? And what would the night be without the day? And even though when we look at the night, it goes through many phases, sometimes without the stars, without the moon, other times filled with stars and the full light of the moon. It is the many phases, the many textures, the depths that we have, that we are willing to go to and go through. And when we do so, we awaken more to the brilliant sunrises, the rainbows, the warmth, and the radiance of the sun that lay within and without. And the more we do this, the more we get to see the full radiance of light that we are. It's not that the shadow doesn't exist anymore. It's that it's so embraced that it becomes a part of us, and it becomes something that has our back, that walks beside us and with us, sometimes follows behind us, sometimes is what comes before us so that we can start to see it. Today, as you walk through life, notice where your shadow appears. Is the shadow standing in front of you trying to show you something that you're doing? Is the shadow standing beside you saying, thank you for being my friend? Is the shadow behind you saying, I've got your back and I can rise up every time you need me? Or has the shadow disappeared for a short period of time because it feels safe and comfortable and loved? Embrace it all. It's all good, despite what anyone would tell you. Know that everything you are is beautiful and wonderful just as it is, and that you have the right, the divine right, to be loved exactly as you are. And the first one that needs to give that to you is you. But I want to let you know something. I'm second in line. In love, of love, and with love. I'm Simran Singh. Have a beautiful, brilliant day filled with amazing shadows of reflection. I'll talk to you tomorrow.